Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets. Currently 4:26 p.m. March 5th, 2021, Friday. Meltdown, melt up. Looks like a big check mark. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Yes, we had the markets gapping up and then the complete sell-off with big name stocks making crazy moves down, including Tesla. And I'll talk about Tesla in a minute. Just, a crazy day in a sense of we just kind of melted up going into after 11:30. Hit this bottom and just kept climbing and climbing. But I found it difficult to trade just because I didn't trust it. I was expecting, we're in the sell area. I know there's a lot of lines here, but this is like the sell area, and you can see it was trying to sell, pushing back up. And I think once it took over this yellow line, which is a what do I have this as, a 60 EMA. And once it took out the 60, I should have been like, okay, we got to look for north side trades. I think we're going to gravitate up. And then we got to lunchtime and kind of flatlined here, and then climbed out, flatlined here, climbed out, flatlined here. So it's almost like markets want to climb back up, but there was no sure tell. I just didn't get a full tell saying, okay, be comfortable taking trades. And unfortunately, I made out okay, but I didn't make as much as I could have. Now, I did take, so we'll get into Tesla first, because I did take a trade on Tesla. So Tesla was just falling off the face of the earth since the beginning. Even though we gapped up, Tesla was dropping hard from 630, I believe, 620. What are the opening price? 626, mid high 627. And then once it broke 600, I was like, interesting. 600 is usually a place where I'd be like, okay, let's take the drop and pop. I actually took the drop and pop through 590. I was so close to this one. 539.49. So 540 was the best. Obviously, the bottom, the low of Tesla today, you could have had that at 540 back through. And actually, it went through 540, didn't even look back, didn't even retest your 540. It just took off. This hammer candle here is interesting. It's going to be interesting what happens on Monday. I think we're going to test. I think we're going to test it again and head down to maybe 500 on Tesla. Get rid of some of the weak hands, and then before it turns back up. But I think that's good for the market, to be honest with you. Create some new trades going forward. We're better off continuing this cycle down for another week or two, and then consolidating before we consolidate and start moving up and chop around for such a long period of time. So that's just my opinion. Who knows what's going to really happen? Let me bring up my day. I was in and out today. I had some stuff going on. So although I took some trades, I kept it pretty tight. My biggest loser was FSR. This was during the melting down. Actually, it was at the opening. I'm sorry. I thought it was going to break through the high a day, which was 23.30, and I tried taking it. I jumped in a little too early, and it flushed me down. I lost $112 on it. So that wasn't the way I started. I started the day unplugged, made like $7.30, and then I took the FSR trade. But then I knew, XOM is a stock I've known forever. It's just a stock that's been actually in my family. This one, the first 10 shares I've ever owned of a stock was when I was a kid. I was given 10 shares when I was like 10 or 13 years old. I was given 10 shares of Exxon. So Exxon's a stock I've always watched. It's lost a lot of luster over the decades. It's not my favorite company in the world by far, but today was a day for trading it. And I took this trade back through, let's just go to it real quick. What did I take Exxon at? 936 through through the 60 level. So 936, so this candle here, moving back up through the 60 level, and I actually went in with 500 or 1,000 shares. So I went in with 1,000 shares of Exxon, sold 200 for a little bit, sold another 200 for a little bit, sold 100, and then 50, and then 50. Obviously, my biggest win of the day with $164 was on Exxon. Tesla was that quick pullback through the 590. I really wish I would have caught the 540. Pretty much every 10 level set up. AUVI was a news play. Actually got announced on the news. Let's see if I can bring that up. yeah, during this movement here, what was my entry? I think I messed this up completely. I think I only took it with 200 shares. Yeah, 200 shares at 848. And I sold it all at 870. Actually, I believe it, what do you call it? It halted. And look, it went all the way to 980. So it went up a whole point. I missed out on that big move. I just, learning news, learning how to trade news, just super powerful. I really like it. I did have an eyes trade on a pullback. Actually worked out pretty well. You can see here 670 entry. No, wait. 688, 696, 7. Yeah, it was a small gain on eyes. But AUVI news play. I'm just digging the news play. There was just not enough of them today. Just not enough. That's why, I've been talking also recently about, my strategy is not really working as much, but it's just not setting up as much. Because the markets are going heavily down, and the market, I don't have as much conviction in some of the moves to the north side or momentum plays, breakouts or what have you. So news has been a nice supplement. I'm actually looking into another trading style, which is like secondary ones. I don't know. I kind of made it up today. I haven't really dug into that too much yet. I'll have to ask someone about that and see what they think. Basically, let me see. What was the stock today? Maybe it was Microsoft. Yeah, if we go ones. Let me zoom in here. So if you get a move, so these are 1 minute candles. So if you're looking for a pullback and you're looking for the break of the previous lows or a highs candle, so here it breaks this candle. You don't take this one. You let it set up one more time and then you take it. It's not a good example. Maybe it was this one. No, I don't remember. It's something I got to look into. I was looking into it for a little bit. I was looking at like Apple and Boeing and Microsoft, high price stocks that move. You're looking for like anywhere from like 10 to more, 10 plus cents. You can quick scalp it, or at least get in with, let's say, 500 shares, sell 400 or whatever, and keep like 100. But I'm not a strategy guy like that, so I don't want to get into all of that. That's not what this channel's about. Again, the positions, eyes, I took twice. I did well on one, failed on the other. I should have just stayed away from that piece of crap. 700 million traded or something like that. NEO was another move down, like a really big flush down, like we saw on Tesla and stuff. And I was able to, I think it was this move here. Just was a little shy and didn't let it work. And then here was, this is the same move that Tesla did. Actually, the SPY did, Apple did, they all did. Was it set up perfectly for those bidders that were just buying down here or sending out limits when it broke recent candle high. So Microsoft was end of day scalp, pretty good. Apple was end of day scalp as well. 157 today. I got a long way to go. I know this video is getting long. I got a long way to go. Really trying to make some money here. A year into this, I should be doing better, I believe. I know I have a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to really learn it and figure stuff out. But I think I've developed enough strategies and things to trade on good days. I think yesterday got away from me a bit. I got to control the FOMO, mindset, keep it right. Psychology is still a factor. Keep me in check. I jumped on a couple trades and just scalped them, just to have a piece of the action today versus looking for a pure setup, which were just not given to me today. And that's what most of the scalping was here. Even FCX was a quick scalp. Actually worked. I just got out too quick. Boeing definitely worked several times. I just, it's such a fast moving, spready kind of high price stock. You gotta be willing to commit. I'm looking for that big move right away. If it doesn't happen, I get out. So I'm hoping to do a video this weekend. We'll see. I'll let you guys know, obviously, when you see it posted. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. Like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. You guys have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday. We'll start it all over again. And have a good one. Talk to you soon.